I am sick, so please don't mind my little sick voice. For my birthday this year, I decided to get myself the Ogo film processor, and this is what it looks like. She is very pretty, if I do say so myself. If you know me, you know that I love home developing, but this far into my journey, it just makes sense to automate that process a little bit more so that I can focus on the photography aspect of film again. I did consider getting a Jobo, but the one that I want is a little bit out of my price range, so I thought that Ogo was a good branch into that automation without breaking the bank. I bought mine off of freestylephoto.com. I did get the one with the Patterson tanks included because I didn't have the Patterson tanks before. So I bought the combo kit. Freestyle Photo was one of the only places that I could find this. It's still a rather new product, so none of the local film stores in my area had it, unfortunately. I also didn't watch too many videos either. I did watch Matt Day's and Pushing Films videos. They came out around the same time, and they kind of did sort of overviews of the Ogo, and I was kind of more looking for a live demo of how to use it and first impressions sort of video. So we're gonna fill the gap today and do it ourselves. We have 5 rolls of film to develop, so these are them. I unfortunately had my first mechanical error with the Bessa, so 2 of the Fuji 400 rolls are fucked up from that. I did shoot one Fuji 400 roll at Mount Rainier, and I shot a Portrait 800 roll at a rose garden, I think, and then this 200 roll I think I shot at Anderson Watson Lakes. Those are the 5 rolls. We're gonna go ahead into the bathroom and try this little thing out. Just kidding, we aren't developing yet. We are going to get familiar with the system first. When I unboxed it, it came with these extra little Lego pieces, and this is what they look like. And I couldn't figure out what they were for. There was no instruction, but I've come to the conclusion that I don't need them. Therefore, if you upgrade your Patterson tank to the larger systems, like the 4-roll systems and onwards. So yeah, don't need those. And then this is the original Patterson tank lid. This is for if you're going to do your manual inversions, and you don't need this either. Okay, so let's get into the parts of the system that you will need to know about.
I just realized I might be pronouncing the brand name wrong. It might actually be AGO, but Ogo is more fun to say, so I'm going to keep calling it that. Here is the processor. The motor comes apart from the canister fairly easily. There is a seal here to prevent leakage when it is in use though. The canister also has a kickstand on the back that comes apart as well. This just keeps the chemistry at the right level when developing. The top funnel just twists off like this and has pre-drilled drainage holes at the top. The kit comes with 2 reels, and I felt so dumb not knowing how to dismantle the reels to take your film out, but you literally just twist them and it comes apart. You can also adjust it for medium format film sizes this way as well. There's notches in the center to guide you. Hopefully that info helps somebody else in need. Everything goes back together fairly intuitively, but you really want to make sure that the gap is closed all the way between the motor and the canister. It takes a little bit of force to get over that seal. The Ogo has default and custom programs. For default, there's quite a few options, and today we're going to use the Cinestill C41 because that's the actual brand of developer I have right now. I'm not even going to touch the custom programs because I don't want to complicate things while I'm still learning. For the Cinestill program, I'm not sure why, but here on the Blix time it's preset to 6 minutes. On the actual Cinestill instructions, it's supposed to be 8 minutes. I'm not sure that makes much of a difference though because Blix times are very forgiving, but you are able to change this fairly easily. You just click the over button until the time is highlighted, then dial up or down. If you want to reset back to the default settings, you just hit the power button while you're on this screen, and as you can see, it goes back to the default recipe, which is nice. Now I just need to figure out how to load these reels before we start.
Like I said before, I've never used the Patterson tank system, so I'm just going to kind of run down of how to use it really quick. On the reel, there is these little slots, and basically I have some dummy film right here. Basically, you're going to feed the film into these slots, and then you're going to kind of do this twisting motion, and that's going to feed the film into the reel. So it is very simple, but it is different than what I am used to. So I'm going to try and practice with this dummy film see if I can get it. I know you're gonna cut this off, but I'm too lazy to cut it off right now, so we're just gonna try it without it and hope for the best. But yeah, so it's on here like this, and you kind of just twist, and it feeds itself through. There you go. It's pretty easy. Now let's see if I can do it in the darkroom bag. So here are the rolls so far. Already told you this one is a mechanical error, so it's already pretty fucked up, but it's not due to the Ago. There are some frames though, so I'm still pretty excited about that. And the quality, I can already tell that my edges are like very clear. Usually they have some fade when I'm doing it manually, so I'm already pretty excited about these, not gonna lie. This is what they look like, and I'm gonna go ahead and develop the last 3.
I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring, but she is snoozing like a little moodang over here. My voice totally gave out, so I decided to save my last roll for a new day, which is today. I'm just gonna give you my first impressions and show you some pictures because this is a developing vlog first. It is not a review, just so you know. Off the bat, I'm really happy with this film processor. Developing 2 rolls is finally in my grasp again. I also noticed I'm using a lot less chemistry, which means I'm saving money. And I can also tell my rolls are more consistent in development. There are some things that I don't like though, and it's just a couple. For the life of me, I can't figure out how to pour out the chemistry from this machine when the canister is attached. I end up making the biggest mess. I see other people are able to do it no problem, and I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, so if you would let me know in the comments, I would appreciate it because this might just be a me thing. Another thing is I don't enjoy the charging port being open and exposed to fluids while I'm developing 24/7. This is an easy fix though. I can just buy a little USB-C port cover off of Amazon, and it's super cheap. I think it's like $5 for a pack of 10 or something like that. And that's about it. If you made it this far into the video, my name is Felicia. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, all those things because your girl is not monetized yet and they all help me out so much. If you want to see more photos from me, you can give me a follow on Instagram. My handle is @flowers. It's spelled FVLWRS. And that's it. Okay, love you. Bye.
Look at this pork. Look at this pork.
She said have men.